Prep Baseball Report, covering all the bases of amateur baseball in the Buckeye State.
Welcome back into Sports Nightly. It is time once again for our Prep Baseball Report as I welcome in the scouting director for Prep Baseball, 𝗦𝗽cie𝗿𝘁𝘀. Jordan, the weather hasn't exactly been great for baseball here in Northwest Ohio, but we have had a handful of great games over the last week.
Absolutely. The weather's been crazy, but that's Ohio in the spring. So we're still out and about and getting to see some of the area's top talent.
Things only going to get better from here, hopefully, and hopefully things going to get a little bit better for the Clay Eagles. Clay fell victim in a pair of one-run losses last week. The first on a walk-off against Northview, then they come back on Friday, tie the game against Perrysburg before ultimately losing 7-6. You know, they say sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. Right now, Clay would take either. It just seems everything is just not gone their way.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't count them out in the track yet. They're off to a slow start, but they're a few bounces away here and there from having a completely different record. I believe last time I checked, they're 2-5. That could easily be flipped. They could be 5-2. The ball bounces their way. They've lost 2 walk-offs against 2 very talented teams. We saw them at our invitational. There's a lot of young talent on this team. I think when they continue to get reps, they're going to continue to grow. Like I said, wouldn't count them out on the track because at the top of that lineup, they have some veterans, a guy like Christian Mays and Spencer Fortier. Spencer, I think we talked about last week, he's committed to Northwood. Christian continues to produce. These are guys that are going to keep them in games until those younger guys at the bottom half of that lineup get more at bats. And then as they continue to get more experience, I think you're going to see them make a late push in that conference.
Well, you want to talk about a team that has the ability to score runs at will, then you have to talk about Perrysburg, who, of course, defeated Clay last Friday on that walk-off win. You've got Connor 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, you've got TJ Tackett. It seems that at any point in the lineup, Perrysburg has a person who can produce runs.
Yeah, good luck to any pitcher facing that lineup. I mean, in the game we were watching against Clay, you're talking about Kenyon Gagic, who is one of, if not the top Division II commit in our state. He's committed to Charleston, West Virginia. He's a guy that was getting very thorough Division I looks. Then you have TJ Tackett, who can do it on both sides of the baseball. One of the higher ceiling prospects we have in the state. Sky's the limit for that kid. He's 6'4", left prospect. He's also the quarterback of the football team. So functionally athletic dude that's going to continue to get better. And then Connor 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, what more can you say about that guy? Football, baseball guy. He's a winner. He competes in the crazy thing was Clay actually kept him pretty quiet in that game, and he's an absolute monster. So, but right after him, you got Ryan Thompson, who's going to Findlay, who had a double in that game. And then Max 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 was the hero offensively, getting the walk-off hit. But pick your poison in that Perrysburg lineup because they can all hit.
Well, Jordan, they say April showers brings May flowers, but let's be honest, let's just hope it brings more baseball coming up in the next few weeks. Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to next week here on Prep Baseball Report.